So I've been thinking of getting a stabilizer for the phone. When it was Black Friday sale, it was like $70, $79 at eBay. Not eBay. What's that place called? Not on not on eBay. At Best Buy. But I don't know what's it going to be worth whenever I do make it into the store. I still have to find out what days I'm going to record, or if it's just going to be like occasional. Maybe I got to get some work done on the car and I can go out and just like show the town a little bit. But definitely gotta get me a stabilizer. I don't know what if they're called, gimbals or thinking about what if the stabilizer doesn't work without a battery. I wouldn't want to get it because like some of these selfie sticks have like a button for turning on the camera and turning off the camera, and that's, you know, the one that I have has the button on it, but I never use it. I think the battery right now, and you know, it's still a selfie stick, so that's the good thing about it. So I'm hoping with the stabilizer, I'm hoping that it'll still work as a stabilizer, even though it doesn't have a battery or something. And I know probably if it follows you while, like if you're doing like a video and all you have is the stabilizer, it follows you, and I know that movement, it's more electronic than a natural part of the stabilizing factor. So look, it seems to be more of an electronic movement. So that's not going to be a big deal, and if I do need it, then I'll just keep, whether or not it has a replaceable battery, I don't know, but I'll keep replacing the battery, or if it's a rechargeable battery. So hopefully everything works out with the stabilizer, and maybe it'll motivate me to record a little bit more, upload some more videos, maybe do some lives. Maybe the thing with the lives, the signal, because it's always through the internet, the signal may be tampered with by, I'm not sure if by the movement. I'm not sure if it's the moving of the phone. So we'll straighten that out when I get the stabilizer, gimbal or stabilizer or whatever it's called. We'll figure out what the major problem is when I'm doing the lives. If it's because I'm moving, because the phone doesn't have an anti-shot built into it. As far as I know, it doesn't have an anti-shot built into it for the camera. So the stabilizer might fix the whole thing. So now when I go live and I have the stabilizer, then now I'll be able, the image is not going to be distorted the way that it usually is, because this last live, the image was distorted even inside the store, and I wasn't moving like major. I wasn't moving like with such because it was inside the store, so I wasn't moving as fast as I would be moving if I wasn't inside the store and yet walking. So although the image wasn't too bad outside, so it might have to do with the inside of the building, and that happens a lot on some of the lives. The inside of the building becomes a problem. So a lot of the people that are doing lives, they have to go outside of the building, because once they go inside, there's little reception going on there for some reason. But also, I'm not sure if it's the actual live. Sometimes there are like very few spots where the live once shows like a very clear picture. Everything is clear. Everything is like so detailed, so clear. There's no distortion in anything, like no edges around the buildings or like around like the edges on like when there's like something like there's like an edge, like a curve, the side of the curve or something, like or let's say a sign. Some of the square signs are like the edge is very distorted. So sometimes that happens on the phone, the camera phone. Also, I've seen that happen. So I'm not sure if it's because there's no anti-shock. So with the gimbal, I'll be able to get rid of all those small problems that happen with whether it's the definitely the reception when the reception problem, the problem with the signal, that we can't help with the gimbal, but like when there is a problem that doesn't have anything to do with signal, at least we can fix that. I'm thinking maybe because the phone doesn't have anti-shock, so maybe that's why. And then it could also be the quality of the phone. So I got two phones, one for recording and one for work, and I use both of them while I'm working. So if I only had one phone that was worth $400 instead of two phones that are worth $200 each, I wonder what the quality would be on the camera when I used it, and how much better it would be. Or would I have to sacrifice everything and just buy one that's like $800 or something, which I don't really plan on doing unless I work overtime like for a long time, and they just buy like $800 phone and use that one. But I've noticed with the live, definitely the live, the signal, you know, even if somebody has an $800 phone, the signal still goes out. Sometimes, a lot of the times. It's not often like not something that happens often, but it does happen like frequent. I don't know if often and frequent are the same. Like, I guess in the end, I'll just have to use what I have and be grateful for being able to record and go live and have a stabilizer for my phone, and you know, those things are a big deal, even though it may not be the most expensive stuff, but they're a big deal and they mean a lot to me. So I'm definitely grateful for those things that I'm able to use for the lives and the videos. And you know, $200 for a phone is a little bit. So you know, at least I'm grateful that I can have something, and I have two of them, and I'm using both of them. They both have lines on them. And they both have a hotspot on, which I'm not using, which I have to use. I want to be able to use the hotspot, because why have a hotspot if I don't use it? So I want to be able to use the hotspot on both of those. So, you know, I got to figure something out. video, it's not going to be as bright as it is on my side right now. But it's very, very bright. If it was that bright in real life, I wouldn't be complaining about the headlights not being strong enough. But on my live, my dash cam right now, like I said, I don't know if it's the position of the phone or the actual phone or just the screen of the phone that is showing that the light is plenty. But on my dash cam right now, the light looks very, very dim, and I don't know if it's the same on the TV or if it's just that way on my phone right now, or can I change it? If I can change it somehow, but I just put up the brightness on the screen, and you can tell a little bit more that there are headlights there, but they're not as bright as they are on this phone.